Hey everyone, and welcome to another live challenger commentary from a SkillCapped expert. This guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches, teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. There's 14 brand new commentaries added each week, and a site-exclusive feature where our challenger experts will answer any and all questions that you have. All of this and so much more can be unlocked at our website, SkillCapped.com, so click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com, and get the rank you've always wanted.
Hey everyone, and welcome to SkillCapped Smurf Commentaries. My name is Sam, I'm challenger in top lane, and today I'm playing Riven in Platinum. So we're actually versus a Nasus. We'll start on this way. So we're actually versus a Nasus, and these are my runes. And Nasus is one of those matchups where he has Flash Ghost, which is at least in higher elos, Flash Ghost is actually normal on Nasus because it helps with his biggest problem as a champion is getting kited. The same concept with Darius. Usually take Flash Ghost on Darius because your biggest enemy is being kited. But he doesn't have TP, so we can capitalize on that. We took Ignite because this lane does get hard after he gets Sheen, and Ignite just helps give us that extra lane dominance, as well as just even if he gets a little bit of a lead, it can still turn the tide in the fight. And we also have it for 1v2s and such. And I start Doran's Blade, and my runes are Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand. Those are pretty standard. And then I have Nimbus, Transcendence. Because I took Ignite, I took Nimbus, but you don't always need to take Ignite just to take Nimbus. So we were just waiting there. So what our goal is, we're trying to space out our Qs. He's probably going to start E level 1. He started Cloth 4, so he has a lot of sustain. So we're just going to trade with him as much as we're just going to fight him at level 1 just because he's such a weak champion early. So our goal was just to space out our Qs, and then if he walks up here, he's going to take a lot of damage. Our goal was to space out our Qs and then land the third Q on him, and then our Q cooldown will come back up in time for us to keep Conqueror procced. So he's looking for that. Ideally, we're going to try and get 3 waves. We're not going to go for a cheater recall because we ideally want to stay in lane versus Nasus for a long time, for long as we can. And some Nasuses will look to Emax in this matchup, which makes it the only reason Nasus Emax is to make laning a little bit easier. There we go, get that. So our Kha'Zix's looking to invade, so what we can actually do, since this wave's going to crash, we can just run past. Oh, Shaco was actually bot, because we saw the assist right here, so we can just stay here. And then you can do little trades like that. He has 2 pots, so when he has a lot of pots, you want to take smart trades because you don't want to be at HP disadvantage. So see how we procced our third Q there? Alright, we got Conqueror back up. So Shaco is going to be coming topside. Usually when you verse it... Oh, we just took the crab. I just saw that. We'll actually ward right here. Even though he can poof over the wall, we'll just hug this side. Because level 1 poof isn't the duration of his stealth isn't that long. So we'll be able to see him. Plus, even if you don't have vision of Shaco, if you're paying attention in the fog, oh, he got his red too. That's kind of crazy because he went for a kill bot. So we know he's topside, so we have to play a little bit more safe. Yeah, we just saw him poof right behind us. I think we're fine here. So we'll probably just look at the recall. Nasus ghosted. I don't think he'll be able to shove that wave in time, so if we can get back to the lane in time, it'll be good. So we'll pick up double longsword. And that should be enough. We just want to get to lane ASAP. Because regardless if we can freeze a wave, we just want to catch the wave. But luckily we dodged the gank. And you guys saw, even though I didn't have vision, I saw his little poof, so I knew he was near me. Even if you don't have vision, you'll still see the poof in in fog. So we actually pulled the wave. Kind of nice. I'll pot up right now because I tanked a little bit and I didn't heal the full. Oops. And then we need to kill a couple melees if we want to hold the wave here.
To serve the greater good.
Long enough. There we go. Pull it down a little bit. So he's probably going to have enough for a Sheen, and that's when it can get scary. So we need to be careful, but we're definitely gonna have an XP lead on him because we denied him a couple waves. This wave is gonna slow push back because I killed a little bit too many, but it's no big deal. But we see how close we are to 6. We can use that to our advantage. Oh, he actually went Bramble. So like I said, he doesn't know when we're gonna hit 6. We'll hit 6 after this minion, so we can look to use that to our advantage. There we go. See? He's able to level it up quick, and then we got his flash as well. And then we'll just take a quick reset. We flash, he lost that wave, and that's really good for us. So usually the build path on Riven, I think I'm actually do this. No, I'm not. I was gonna do it if I could get Caulfield's and Kindle Gem, because that'll be a lot of haste. But we're not able to, so we'll just get this help with the wave clear. But usually as Riven, your standard build is Gore Drinker, and then from there you can do Steric second or Cleaver. I'll probably do Cleaver this game because we have Kha'Zix and Jinx, so reducing their armor will help. Plus he has armor already, so going like Sterix or like Death Stance or something like that won't really mean that much because he's gonna have armor. Plus Nasus gains armor and magic resist when he ults. Oh, oops, that was a late E. So now I need to be careful because his ghost is probably back up. We need to be very mindful of our cooldowns. Like that. So he's probably going to get a free Q on us, which is fine. So since he took that kind of trade, we don't know where Shaco. Okay, Shaco just died. He just ghosted. Remember, he doesn't have ult, he doesn't have flash, so he's scared. We can maybe look to dive him here. There we go. He should have just backed. He had no flash, he had no ghost, he had no ulti. It's just not wise for him to stay. And he knows that we still have flash. So Shaco just spawned. I think... Nah, it's actually an overstay. We should just back. We should just take a early reset. Even though we see Shaco, we would be in lane for too long and it wouldn't be worth. We can pick up that actually. We can just, oops. We'll just do this. Oh, we'll pick up pink as well. We'll just get that. Even though this doesn't build into Gorn Drinker, it'll build into our second item. Whether it's Death Stance or Cleaver, but like I said, we're gonna go Cleaver this game. So this builds into Cleaver, so we can just sit on that. And it's nice for the haste, and haste on Riven is really, really nice. This game I could go Mercs, but I'm planning on getting a QSS, so I'm actually probably gonna go CDR boots. That's what I'm thinking. I need a kite for my cooldowns. I didn't say anything, but that was just my bad. He just had, there was just a quick window there. He didn't have ghost, he didn't have flash, he didn't have sheen. If he had sheen and he committed to me there, I would have to blow my flash, I think. His slow is kind of killer. That slow is pretty insane. And since a little bit ago they buffed the range of it, it's a pretty big range. So we can take this plate. We don't know where Shaco is, but as long as we manage our cooldowns correctly, we won't die. We shouldn't, at least.
Serve the greater good.
Alright. Just look to recall. And we see him moving right there. So now we have a 2-level lead, almost 3-level lead. And it's all about that little wave management. And also knowing when to be able to trade and when he walked up. We'll just go this. Kindle Gem isn't bad, but Phage is just really good if you're fighting. And since it's AD Shaco, and it's obviously Nasus, they're gonna be melee range of us. So just fighting in general is what's gonna be the result. And like I said, anytime you can space out your Qs, it's really, really nice. Most people get deceived when you use your third Q. They're like, oh, it's down for a long time. But the thing about Riven is that her Q cooldown starts to go on cooldown as soon as you use her first Q. So now it's only 4 seconds of being up. Now we're just zoning him. We see Shaco. He's probably going to E that. Yeah, Shaco's definitely around here, so we need to be careful. We're going to save our E because eventually when Shaco shows up like that. Oh, we just got him. That's unfortunate. If my E came up, what I could have done, I actually could have flashed out of range and then eat away, but I didn't think Nasus would just dive like that. Like, that just seemed like a pretty dumb dive. I thought TF was coming top, that's why, but he ended up not coming top, so that's why I think the dive was just bad. We're actually no, we're not gonna be able to get CDR boots. When Nasus gets a couple plates, it's actually really good for him. It's going to be a lot harder to kill him now because he has a lot of gold under his belt. He didn't get the shutdown on us, but yeah, he's going to get a lot of plates. He's definitely going to have Sheen. I mean, maybe we can be able to catch him in time. We'll see. I'll need to use my Q and there we go. Yeah. I'll just eat, what do you call? I just ignited from my move speed since I had Nimbus, and because I didn't want to flash on him, and I didn't know how much mana he needed for his W. So what was really good for Nasus turned out really bad because he took a really greedy back. That's why you don't want to greed for plates. Like 2 plates is more than enough. Maybe he was close to his item, but still you shouldn't be greedy like that, especially when he doesn't have TP. But luckily in that trade we were able to trade 1 for 1, which is always nice. Anytime you're in a 1v2, if you're able to trade 1 for 1, that's really good because their plan to send 2 people is so one of you doesn't die. So if you're able to trade 1 for 1, that means they invested a lot more resources than your team did to kill you. He got Sheen and CDR boots, so he actually has a lot of CDR. There we go. So that's something we definitely need to take into account. So he has Bramble. That was, I think, his first item. So our Gore Drinker is not going to do that much, or in terms of healing us. And Gore Drinker did just get a buff. I think we're on patch 11.10, I believe. So that's pretty good. And also taking Ignite, it'll help because it'll help us teach us map rotations. And the reason I'm not roaming as much, because since I'm versus Nasus, I don't really want to leave him in lane by himself. I want to keep him in lane. So I'm just looking to set up a little mini freeze here. Kind of screwed up on the freeze. So we're just going to look to get his ult. Yeah. Wasn't really scared. After his first Q damage, I was able to gauge how much damage his Qs are doing, so I knew I wouldn't die from his last Q. So like I said, we're probably going to go CDR boots, so our abilities will be up a lot more, and our sums. Since we have Ignite, having Ignite up more often is going to help. Plus, since we're planning on going QSS, we don't really need mercs. So our whole team is kind of losing. So I get this question a lot. When should I start rotating to help my team? And since I took turret versus Nasus, now would be a good time. But the thing about Nasus is that you need to be careful. If you leave him in a lane by himself, he's gonna free scale. And like, even though I'm 3 levels up on him, 60 CS and 6 kills, he almost, or he still did a lot of damage to me. And that's, you know, that's just kind of scary. But now, after we take turret, this is something I usually do. I usually just always path mid, because most of the time a play will happen where it's either at mid or it's close to mid. But our Kha'Zix looks like he's dying. Shaco might look too. I think the real Shaco's in the pit. So, be careful, just don't want to fight him. We could still die to Nasus very easily if we mismanage our cooldowns. There we go. We had Kha'Zix. We don't know where Nautilus is, but if Shaco's here, unless he ignites me right away, I should be able to Gore Drinker. Oh, just like that. I didn't actually know he was there. I used Gore Drinker to clear the wave, but he just happened to be there. So you can see where, like, even though Nasus is behind, he can still almost kill us. And most of that is because of the fact that he has his W, so he can stay on us and just keep beating us down with Qs. Because don't forget that when Nasus ult, his Q cooldown becomes half of what it already is. So right now it's like probably like a 3-second cooldown. So his Q cooldown is like 1.5 seconds. So we need to run mid. Jhin is pretty fed. But since he was just killing Soraka and Jinx, the amount of kills they were getting, or the amount of gold he was getting, wasn't actually that much. So I'm just waiting till this vision goes off me, and I'm gonna go back mid. Oh, I fat fingered my flash. I did not mean to flash that way. We're too low to deal with. I'm actually gonna grab these. The only reason I'm asking to get these is because then I can get QSS. Once I get QSS, then it's a lot easier to 1v1 Nasus. So what I might go third actually is Seralda's Grudge. I've been testing it. It actually feels really nice to go third. Most people do like Steric's third. I think Seralda's just feels really nice because of the slow, and you get a bunch of haste from it. You get a bunch of haste from the item. I get Last Whisper to go through Nasus's armor, and I get the passive from Gore Drinker, sorry. So we're gonna look to sit here. So we're gonna be down for this dragon, even though Nasus is gonna free farm. Hopefully we win the fight. She might get poofed on by Shaco, so I'm trying to be near in case. Need to be careful.
Killing spree.
Oh, I failed. So Nasus is pushing top, which kind of sucks for us. Ideally, we'd want someone to go deal with that, but I guess I have to. Which I will. This is the only thing. He's going to be able to free farm a lot. That's why I just don't like versing Nasus. I just personally don't like the champ because it's like Tryndamere. Like, even if you beat him in lane really hard, you're forced in a position. Most of the time, from my point of view, if I beat Nasus or Tryndamere, my team is losing, so I have to go help them, but that gives them so much time to just free scale in the side lane, and that's just no fun. Nobody wants to watch somebody get very strong because their team's just losing. There we go. No, just keep extending our lead. He's looking to stay another wave. Yeah, I wanted Kha'Zix to come up, but you could see the power of Nasus right there. Hopefully when I get Straddle's Grudge, I'll do more damage. Maybe I should pick up this. I mean, I think Haste might be better. I think... not too sure, honestly. But yeah. He got 1,000 gold off me. That probably wasn't a wise 1v1. There's really no reason for me to 1v1 him there, because even if I kill him there, I'm not really fighting for anything. But, I mean, our team's just dying to... They're gonna be on Baron now. We have to go now. I mean, their Baron... it doesn't look like they're starting on it. Yeah, he has Randuin's now.
Choose your own path.
We don't see the rest of their team.
For those who were lost.
Kinda sucks. Very, very, very strong. I didn't actually check how many stacks he had either.
Learn from your mistakes.
But yeah. And he's probably waiting in one of those bushes. That's why I'm not pushing. Oh, he was just bot side. So we're just running back and forth because we don't really have, they shouldn't be able to make a play mid, and we're just waiting for Krugs. If we were playing a more oppressive champ like Darius is really easy to beat Nasus with, just because of you have true damage.
Violence to end violence.
Yeah, like they're all up here. Their team winning.
What conflict will
We should just start this like right away. Need Jinx. She has Kraken. We should be able to do this, but we might lose Dragon. I don't know. This will be close. Try to tank it. Luckily, that was a good fight. Nasus didn't realize he had that's also another thing people forget. Since you have Bramble, if you do any damage to them, they're gonna tank aggro. So then he pulled aggro there, and then we just fall right there and then. Alright, I'll pick up Grudge. We'll look to push this into that.
spirit is not lost.
And we should run for this. So overall, that was a pretty good fight. We got Baron. If we can get this dragon, that's a very, very good fight for us. I wasn't paying attention to the other fight because I was trying to live. So I'm not really sure what some Soraka has. Oh, if he kills him, that's huge. That's big, big, big. Oh, we see Shaco. Nice. I mean, TF could ult on this Jinx. She needs to be careful. But I'm here. Essus could look to fight her, but... There we go. We just use our QSS to get him. I wall hopped right there. That was really good. Nasus just stepped up too far. He's just playing aggro for no reason. I don't know. Oh, what is happening to our Zera? It's okay. I'm fine to tank this because I have Soraka. There we go. They're just fighting for no reason when we have Baron push. Not wise of them. That's the only thing about Flash goes Nasus. He can't help his team. Even though I sacrificed a little bit of my lead. But I mean, I do have a huge lead, but still. Back up. He's not in range for me to hop over the wall. Oh wait, Nasus. Or Jhin died from Zera. Wow. Now we can just end, hopefully. That was it, guys. We'll get a free kill really quick. Alright, there we go. Thanks for watching. I played Riven in lane with Ignite, and hopefully you guys were able to pick up a couple things about, at least in this matchup. But thanks for watching. Thanks for SkillCapped.
And remember, this guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. Not only that, but we release 14 brand new Smurf commentaries with cutting-edge builds and meta champions every single week. And if that wasn't enough, we have a site-exclusive feature where you can ask the Challenger expert any question you want, anything you're struggling with or confused about, and are guaranteed a response by them. All of this can be unlocked for as little as $5 a month and is backed by our rank improvement guarantee. That means a full refund if you don't improve. That's not all, you also get the most comprehensive League of Legends training on the internet with over 900 videos and 150 courses teaching you exactly what you need to know to improve. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com and join the hundreds of thousands of satisfied SkillCapped members and get that rank you've always wanted.